Hello there and welcome to episode 7 of Life is Strange True Colours. I hope you're extremely well and thank you very much for joining me. Wow, episode 6. We had some really juicy bits of information revealed in episode 6 and Alex now knows stuff. She knows that she was correct in assuming that Mac was lying when he was saying that the phone call from Gabe never happened, because it did happen and he's told her as much. Also, he has told her that it was Typhon who overruled Gabe's phone call and made the blast go ahead in the full knowledge that Gabe, Riley, Alex and Ethan were in the ravine and in the danger zone when the blast happened. So they intended to kill one or more of those 4 people. We do not know who and we don't know why. There were some jarring bits of evidence, mostly directed against Typhon Mining, it would have to be said, that emerged. Here's the sort of stuff I think Alex will be putting together in her head. This is what I put together in my head between that episode and this. One is that Mac is essentially paranoid. He's scared to death that Typhon and everybody else in Haven Springs, but I think that's the paranoia kicking in, that Typhon is surveilling him. They're following him, watching him, keeping tabs on his every move. Why? Because he knows something. He is the person who has the key and they can't afford him to speak to anyone. I think if I were Mac, I'd be a little bit concerned. Typhon have killed already to keep this secret. Will they do it again? Is Mac at risk? Is anyone else at risk? Will Alex be at risk if she goes asking too many questions and poking her nose into the wrong places? From Mac's point of view, of course, his solution was to run away, and he would have done had Riley gone with him, but she refused to go, and that sort of put a block on that, because I don't think Mac is finished with Riley. As much as he wants to be away from Typhon Mining and everything he knows, it's Riley that I think is keeping him there. He does feel that she's against him at the moment, but that may not last. That could pass. So the question that from that business of Mac and his revelation is, what is this secret? What is it that's so deadly serious that Typhon would be willing to kill to keep it secret? If we discount Alex, who's only been in Haven Springs for like 2 minutes, then it was either something they felt that Ethan or Gabe or Ryan knew or had stumbled upon or was likely to. And maybe that includes Alex in that point then, if it was something to do with the area they were in at the point where the blast happened that killed Gabe. Maybe they didn't realise the significance of what it was they knew or had seen or had discovered. But Typhon did, and that's what made them targets. The second thing I think that Alex knows from episode 6 is that Diane has exhibited a distinct lack of genuine sympathy at the lantern launching. That was a telling thing. What was the emotion exactly that she was feeling? Was it guilt? Was it relief that Gabe isn't there anymore and that the threat to Typhon's secret has been done away with? How much does Diane actually know? I can't help feeling that her role in Haven Springs society is essentially that of a spy. She's a pair of ears, she's a pair of eyes. She pretends to be, lovey-lovey with the community, but really she's there to keep her eye on things and to watch out for signs of dissent and to make sure there's no evidence or suggestion that anyone knows rather too much than they should know. She would be very aware of the sort of activities that Gabe and Ryan would have been getting up to in the mountains with their explorations and guiding and all the rest of it. She's ingratiated herself into the community. Did Gabe or one of the others constitute a threat to Typhon? And was it actually Diane who's the root cause of Typhon identifying that threat because she spotted it and reported back on it? Was it in effect Diane's finger on that blasting button the night that Gabe died? There are people I think we can discount who seem to lack motive. I think that's important as well. Riley, I discount completely. She is clearly devastated that Gabe is dead. That's real. I mean, she said, he was like a big brother to her. Her main concern, I think, is still for Mac. She's conflicted. She can't understand how, if he's innocent, he could be maintaining, this idea that Gabe didn't make the phone call when clearly everybody thinks Gabe did. Is it something that an innocent person would do to run away? She's got this unwillingness to come clean, I think, is the thing that she can't tolerate. She knows he knows stuff. And of course, he tried to get her to run away as well, which didn't help things. It didn't make her feel any better because she didn't want to be part to that at all. Then there's Ryan. I think we can discount Ryan completely. He has been totally ripping himself to pieces with guilt because of, he thinks he was somehow responsible for the manner of Gabe's death, that he could have done something but didn't. That's totally real. He is now firmly behind Alex in going after the truth from Typhon. I think we can discount Steph. I've already discounted Steph. I think if and when Alex tells her what she's found out, Steph may well want to join with Ryan and herself in chasing after Typhon and getting to the truth. And obviously I think we can discount Charlotte. My problem with Charlotte isn't that she's a suspect in any way. I think we need her on our side because as Gabe's significant other, she is a person who stands to gain a great deal, I think, if Typhon are found guilty of something up there. There would be some form of compensation to her, I would imagine. And I think that would exceed the offer that they've given her, that they're trying to use to buy her off. If she signs on the dotted line for that offer, it kind of puts her in a difficult position should Alex then start throwing accusations at Typhon, because Charlotte can't really back her up if she's kind of taken the payment from Typhon. It doesn't put her on their side, but it does reduce her ability to join strongly with Alex and whoever else, I think. So I'm hoping Charlotte doesn't sign on that dotted line. Whether she will or not, I have no idea. There are some people I can't totally dismiss, and I think this will be going to Alex in her head too. Jed is one of them. I know. I did have a theory about Jed that was way out in the Twilight Zone a couple of episodes ago. The thing that I found jarring in episode 6 to do with Jed was this $800 check oscillating between himself and Gabe, and this sense that Alex had when she tuned into it, that Jed had been giving or trying to give Gabe handouts, money, beyond his wages, this is, and that Gabe felt uncomfortable about this and was trying to sort of give it back. It raises the question, why would Jed be giving Gabe money in the first place? Gabe has a job. Jed already pays his wages. He's already giving him money. You could just give him a raise if he felt he needed more money. Why is this happening? Does he give Ryan money as well? Is it something he does? Is it because he's really quite old and he's maybe wealthy and, he's got that sort of sense that it's time for him to start sharing his wealth and giving it away to his 2 sons, if he counted Gabe as a son? It is puzzling. Like I said, he is so kind towards Alex. I really did go off into a very dark place in the rabbit hole, chasing after a theory about Jed. He's just such a nice person. Maybe he is what he seems, or maybe he's too good to be true. I'm not saying that the theory of the Black Lantern, which I had being given to him, is in any way suspicious or holds water. But I am confused about Jed. he just seems so kind and so thoughtful. And, he's basically setting Alex up for a life in Haven Springs. And he barely knows her. It's purely the fact that she is Gabe's sister. And he felt some kind of responsibility towards Gabe that he's transferred to Alex. I really don't know. I really don't understand it. I am confused about that. I mean, if that's a criteria that we start suspecting good guys and good girls, then let's suspect Eleanor too. As I've said already, she thinks Jed's a wonderful guy, which is reason enough to suspect her if we're going to suspect Jed. I did say earlier, what if Eleanor had found out something of substance, of pertinence to this investigation, maybe something that Mac hasn't told Alex yet, that he let slip, or someone else let slip, some other customer of the flower shop, and she's forgotten it because of the Alzheimer's type affliction that she seems to have at present. But maybe it's deeper than that. She's been around Haven Springs for 1,000 years. So if anyone knows or knew but has forgotten it, some deep dark secret being kept by Typhon or any of its employees or anyone else in connection with what's going up in the mountains, surely it would be Eleanor. If she's capable of forgetting that Gabe's dead, then surely she's capable of forgetting anything, certainly something equally of relevance to Alex and her investigation of why Gabe died. Maybe she does know something, but she actually does remember it and she's keeping quiet about it. I had a wow moment when I was making my notes. We're down the rabbit hole again. What if in some way Typhon is a leaseholder for the building in which her flower shop is based? We know she's terrified that someone will take their flower shop away from her if they discover that she's got this problem with her memory and can't cope in the shop. Has Typhon got some kind of hold over Eleanor as well? Okay, let's sum up. So we have Diane the spy, looking uncomfortable and shifty at the lantern launch. Mac admitting that Typhon deliberately made the blast go ahead. Ryan, and hopefully Steph now as well, signing up as Deputy Chief Investigators alongside Alex. So we're not thinking of this as in terms of Alex being on her own going forward, trying to find out what happened to Gabe. There'll be a team. And that, I think, is what she needs. We have suspicions, about what Eleanor may know, have known, not realise that she knows, or have forgotten. Or maybe that she's being coerced in some way, and she's under Typhon's influence. We have this odd financial concern about Jed's relationship with Gabe, and this idea that Jed was in some way trying to give Gabe extra money. Maybe that Gabe didn't need, given that he got a wage already and the free room. Now, I hadn't thought about that before. The fact he wasn't charging him for the room either. Maybe Jed's just a good guy. Yep, okay. We have Teflon Typhon, as I intend to call him from now on, telling all its employees, say nothing about what happened regarding the events surrounding the blast, Gabe's death, and so on. They are clearly hiding something, therefore. There's information that they do not want to get out into the public, to the attention of Alex, Deputy Pike, anyone else. But what? That's as far as my brain got, because I have done nothing but think about this since the end of the previous episode. There's some enticing bits of evidential clues floating about there. I can't get to the bottom of why Typhon Mining would do this. But I think that's what we've got to find out. That's the crucial thing that we've got to push forward to now. So let's go. let's get on with the start of a new chapter. Episode 7, Life is Strange, True Colours. Okay, here we go. Chapter 3, Monster or Mortal. It's weird. I mentioned monster earlier in my one of my thumbnails, I think. Hello, Steph. My favourite character. Hello, Alex. Oh. Oh, the big 3.
You have a superpower? You're both fucking with me, right?
Just tell you you're not. Because you're not, are you?
Ryan and I look like the fucking with you type. It's all true.
Yeah,
Fine.
come on. Back her up,
Then
Ryan.
tell me what I'm feeling right now.
You're feeling disbelief.
Good spot.
You're actually a little annoyed. You feel hurt that we didn't tell you until now, whether it's true or not. You don't like being left out.
She could have guessed that.
Well, okay.
Get her to do something else, Steph.
Oh shit. The foosball game. You knew exactly what to do.
Don't make sense now, doesn't it? Yeah, you needed it.
You needed to focus on the positive memories, not get lost in the sadness. I thought it would help.
And you were right.
Did. Just warn me next time, okay?
Deal.
Never thought I'd have a freaky empath friend. Pretty wild.
Isn't it?
So, any sign of Diane today?
Yes, I would like to know this too.
No. But she was in yesterday working on her laptop.
You said she was afraid of something around Gabe's death. If she's covering up what Typhon did, I bet there's proof.
I hope so. If she comes in today, let's be ready with a plan.
A plan to do what?
In the meantime, I've got to finish my shift.
Yes, you have. Get on with it. I'm really glad that she's let Steph in on that.
Time to earn a paycheck.
It is time to
I
earn a
should clean
paycheck.
the
Just
dirty
stand there a
dishes around
minute.
The bar.
You should do that, and you very much will in a moment. I'm so glad she's let Steph in on this. It's a thing, isn't it? She obviously now trusts Steph to the same level that she trusts Ryan. And there is a big 3 now. This is great going forwards. Just before she starts moving about, there was something else I forgot to mention in my notes, and it was a couple of things that popped up. One was this thing about Eleanor and Riley. And it occurs to me, if Riley goes off to college, there will be no one to help Eleanor with the shop. So how's she going to fill that gap? It's not impossible, but it hasn't been talked about. Eleanor knows that Riley is planning to go to college. I'm pretty sure, that's no big secret. We know that she kind of knows that. She may have forgotten, but she knew it. And the other thing that I didn't mention in my previous notes was something way, way back from a text that Alex read, where someone said, I remember when Gabe first came to Haven Springs to look for his dad. And it suddenly struck me that Gabe made no mention of this to Alex. That was the reason he'd come to Haven Springs. And I wondered whether this was because Alex's memory of her father is not a complimentary one. She thinks her dad sort of failed to step up after Mum
do some
died.
cleanup before my shift is over.
You will do. Stop worrying. Stop clock watching. I'm talking. So yeah, there is that. I thought, did he just sort of decide not to mention it to her so soon because it was something he wanted to tell her, that he'd come to look for his father? Did he find his father? Because if he did, there's been no mention of him since. Did he not find his father? Was it a false trail that brought him to Haven Springs? And did he simply decide, after he landed there, presumably after he came out of the detention centre where he'd been, that this was a nice place to sort of be anyway, and to settle down because it was such a lovely community? I'm not sure what happened here, but there's a thread, something that needs pulling at. We need to know what happened, and we don't know at the moment. that's it. I'm going to stop at that point, but I just wanted to mention that. It was on my notes, actually, for the preamble bit before we started playing, and I just forgot that bit. I glossed over it. Right, now you can go and get the peanuts sorted. Peanuts. Look, peanuts.
I'm not convinced this is totally sanitary, but what do I know?
No, it's weird, isn't it, nowadays? The idea of open food in environments like that. It was always a thing.
Colorado tap water.
Is that what they call it? I'm sure they don't, but I wouldn't know because I'm not a Coloradian. Is that the word? I don't know. Read that. Jed, thank you so much for remembering my birthday last week, and that Marco Esquanda tequila was excellent. You are welcome over any time. Your best cook by a long shot, Francisco. Oh, that's nice. You see, I mean, I'm wrong, aren't I? Jed is a nice guy. I'm just suspect everybody me. And it's quite ridiculous sometimes. Do you know, I actually nearly didn't mention my theory about Jed because I thought it was just so stupid people would sort of... hello, jogger. Would laugh.
I can't go on a run. Everyone will see how awkward and out of shape I am. Forget it.
Been there before. Maybe I can encourage her.
Yes, Alex. How can you do this? Oh, new dialogue unlocked. Hello, jogger. I'm going to look at you first.
Maybe I can give her a pep talk using my extensive knowledge of running.
I hope you're being
Hey, can I ask you something?
jokey there.
I've always felt too self-conscious to try running. You seem like a pro. Any tips?
Oh. Well, definitely don't let that stop you. Just push through it, you know?
Yeah.
I'll try that. Thanks.
And by implication, this is what you should be doing.
You're not alone.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I actually can sympathise with that. Running is hard. I first started running about 3 years ago, and when I first started, I did a sort of beginner course. It's called Couch to 5K in this country, in the UK. And the idea is...
the dirty dishes around the bar.
Alex, will you stop sweating this? We'll be there in a minute. The dishes are going nowhere. Yeah, anyway, I started that way. But there are days when it was hard, when, you know, the temperature's really low, or it's raining, or stuff like that. Or when, as this jogger has here, you just groove into the inaudible music from the jukebox. Anyway, let me clear those dishes for you, madam. Yeah. She left half her burger. That's good protein. You should be eating that. Protein's good for you. You jogger, you.
How do these birdwatching contests even work? Who's checking the sightings?
Say what? How on
Are
earth
you questioning my victory?
did you get across that way?
Miranda, I would never. But
Let's talk to the birdwatchers first. That's Steph and Ryan, they're not birdwatching. Who else can we talk? Everybody in the bar is talkable today. Hello, Jed. What are you doing?
Definitely the best boss I've ever had. Which, to be fair, isn't that high a bar.
No, but I think you've hit pretty well there. He's a good boss.
Did you trade out the quarters in the register yet?
All you, kid.
Yeah, that's where he doesn't pay you a large salary for him having to trade out the quarters, whatever that means. I have no idea. It sounds something vaguely weird. Hello, student. What's your problem?
Where are you, girl from Rome? Gosh, I really miss that song. They used to play it in here all the time.
Weird.
Yeah.
I've never heard it. Maybe Jed knows where it went?
Interesting. I mean, jukeboxes do get changed periodically, student. I'll look at
I
you.
wonder what the song was. Maybe I can find out.
Yeah, maybe, but maybe not. You got to go and ask Jed then, as he's the one who does the changing out.
Definitely the best boss I've ever had.
Yeah, I pressed the wrong button there.
Which-
Jed,
hey,
tell me about the song.
Where do we keep unused jukebox CDs?
We don't. Everything we have is in the jukebox.
Cool. Just curious.
Oh, so we know what happened to it now. We can go and report back. Really sorry, but the song isn't there
I
anymore.
wonder what the song was.
We just did that.
Maybe
How are you going to do that? You're going to go and look at the jukebox? The jukebox isn't going to tell you. I'll look at the
How many
jukebox.
times can I play Freebird before Jed gets pissed? Is it more than once?
I don't know. I mean, if it's like any jukeboxes that I've ever encountered, you do tend to hear the same few songs over and over. And back in the olden days when they were actually records,
There's some
7-inch
dirty dishes
records.
lying around the bar I need to clean up.
Yes, I'll be on it in a second. When they were actual physical 7-inch singles, they used to wear out. They used to sound really horrid by the time they'd been played
I wonder
500
what the song
times.
was. Maybe
Or
I
more.
can find out.
Well, I'll report back to you, student, if I ever find out what the song is called. Hello, Eleanor, what are you doing in here?
I feel terrible for Eleanor. And I don't think it's getting any easier.
No, me neither. Let's talk to her.
Hey, Eleanor. How are you?
I'm doing okay. Thank you, dear.
Yes, you
I
are.
really appreciate your help from a couple weeks ago. It means a lot to me.
Of course. I'm glad I could help.
Was it really a couple of weeks ago? I'm going to tune in on you, Eleanor.
I wish Riley never found out about my condition. She needs to focus on her future, not mine.
Riley found out?
She found
Wonder what
out.
this means for them.
Oh, crikey blimey. Smack me with a wet kipper. Is she going to say the same thing if we speak to her again? Let's try.
Hey, is everything okay with you and Riley?
No, she isn't.
For the most part, she's pushing herself too hard helping me. I just want her to focus on her own life now.
You say that, but what's...
Let me know what I can do.
You've done so much already. I'm grateful, Alex.
Because there's the obvious solution, isn't it? If Alex is working part-time at the Black Lantern, she could go and work part-time for Eleanor. She'd snap her hand off. Let's do
There's
another.
dirty dishes lying around the bar I need to clean up.
I know this. I just want to check she's not thought of
wish
something
Riley
else.
never found out
No,
about
she's
my
still saying the
condition.
same thing.
She needs to focus on her future, not mine.
Yes, I'm going to get the dirty dishes in a minute. Ooh, Typhon Flyer. How dare you put your flyers in the Black Lantern? Integrity to our very core. It's time to change your life. Join the ever-growing ranks of the world leader in excavation, mining and distribution. Typhon Mining Company is hiring both field and office positions, including team managers and directors. We're looking to build relationships with our communities, and that means giving you lifelong career opportunities that you won't find anywhere else. Benefits. Competitive pay. 401k packages. I don't know what that means. Is it something to do with pensions? I think it might be. Paid time off. Medical, dental, vision. Visit our website for more information. But you've not put your web address on your flyer, have you? Bit of a mistake there. So you won't get any applicants. I think we should put you on the wall of shame, Typhon.
Steph and Ryan, the newest inductees. Gabe would be proud.
That's a classic photograph. Whatever they've been drinking. I want some. Please. Oh, Gabe's plaque. Gabe has a plaque now. Oh, wow.
Love you, Gabe.
Look at that. Came to this bar a stranger and left it as family. That's really nice. How old was he? Just out of
Love you,
interest.
Gabe.
Oh, not very old. Okay. When guys have beards and stuff, it's always hard to tell how old they are. Why is there significance to a bomber jacket? Tune
What
in.
the hell am I gonna do with a jacket that says Hell Divers on the back?
Jeez, I don't know, boss man. Maybe you could wear it, like the rest of us are gonna do.
Oh, look at
You
that.
think I want to broadcast my affiliation with you jokers to the rest of the world? I got a reputation.
Jed's crew really loved him. No surprise there.
No. As I say, I apologise for being so down on Jed.
Not to be a single issue voter or anything, But fuck Typhon.
Oh yeah, because it's going to a vote, isn't it? This business about them expanding. Local ballot measure 36 LBM. Duh. It says 39 on the top. It says 36 in the text. Typhon, you've made a mistake again. We'll create hundreds of jobs in Haven Springs over the next 10 years. Keep Haven employed. Paid for by Constant Energy, Colorado. Constant. When you're doing a flyer like that, you shouldn't put a full stop at the end of Colorado, and actually you don't need one at the end of years, because, you know, on flyers, punctuation like that is generally omitted. I know this because I've had some experience of working in that kind of thing. Oh, Charlotte. Let's have a look first.
Charlotte must be getting ready for the LARP.
Oh, you're going to be in the lot too. Talk.
Hey, getting ready for the big LARP?
Oh, hey. Yeah. Trying. I hope we can get Ethan into it.
So do I. Alex, don't clear away my mug because I'm still drinking.
Is everything okay?
Yeah. Don't worry. I'm sure he'll like it.
I'm fairly sure too. Can we? No, we can't. We don't have one of those.
So, I started Dust and Daylight while you were at work.
You're kidding.
Oh, it's you two guys.
Wait. Holy shit. Seriously?
Yeah, I'm kind of addicted. It's a good game.
I'm so glad you like it.
I really do.
Is this their mutual chat-up line, do you think? How they explore different games that they both enjoy? What do you think, Alex? Oh, here we go. Dirty dishes.
There's some back from whence you came.
Pick them up. Let's do this. Last time you picked up some bottles, you turned round and Mac was staring you down. It better not happen again. It's not Mac.
Hey, welcome. I'll be right with you.
Yeah. Okay, we need plan A or B or whatever you're calling it. Plan D, Diane. Plan D.
I better check in with Steph and Ryan.
Do that. Do you know what, Steph and Ryan? I've done the peanuts. Oh, there's a note on here which I have not read. I probably need to do this. Can I still do it? I can. Oh, I've read that. It was Francisco saying thanks for the tequila. Did I say that right? Birdwatcher person! Before I check in, I'm going to check in with you.
In your face, Ryan Lucan. I'm Birder of the Year, and your reign is finished.
Ah!
Better not tell Ryan I had a hand in that.
Yeah, because Ryan's madly into birds, isn't he? Because he bought the CD. In the... Oh, hang on. There's a few bits here we haven't done. Let's have a look at the festival flyer. I'm not missing any of this stuff.
The festival is nigh. Nigh, I say.
Haven Springs celebrates tonight. Please join us this evening in Heritage Park for the annual Spring Festival celebration. That's today. Complete with food, drink, music, games and more. I will be there. No RSVP required. Whoa. You see, Haven Springs... Love the place. Just love the place. Ducky! I'm glad I came around this... Oh, excuse me. I have to go and talk to the bear. What do you know, bear? Spill the beans.
Jed acts like he's in charge, but we all know who really calls the shots in here.
Alex, it's just a bear. I'm not even sure it's real, is it? No. I just thought they might have, you know, in the dim and distant past, someone killed a bear and they had it stuffed, but no. Not in that position, they didn't.
Looks like Ducky's getting started earlier than usual today.
Doesn't Ducky normally sit with Diane? What do you know, Ducky?
It's gonna be a long night tonight. Always is. Same thing every year.
Tonight's the spring festival. I wonder what's wrong.
What on earth? What's wrong about Spring Festival, Ducky? Speak.
Hey, Ducky. Is everything okay?
Of course. I've never felt better.
That's not true, is it?
Okay. Glad to hear it.
Let's try again.
It's going to be a long night.
Yeah, you've said that. It's getting longer with you repeating yourself.
Always is.
Same thing every year. He doesn't go to Spring Festival. Why does he not go to Spring Festival? Has he got bad memories? Is he not like being alone? Is that what it is?
Steph and Ryan are waiting on me.
I know.
Check in.
I know. Honestly. And the peanuts are still there and still not covered against the air in the bar. Let's hope a health inspector doesn't come in, otherwise Jed will be shut down. I'm going to come round the other side because I feel it's too sort of managerial for me to stand that side. Okay, let's talk. Oh, song. Do you know about the song?
Hey, do you guys know a song that goes, "Where are you, girl from Rome"?
Steph will know it, surely.
Holy shit. Blast from the past. Alabaster Daydreams.
My dad used to love that song. Gabe would put it on repeat just to mess with him. Got to the point where he couldn't stand to even hear it anymore.
So, what happened to it?
Yes, where is it?
Eventually, Jed pulled it out of the jukebox and stashed it somewhere.
I did.
You could ask him.
Sweet. Thanks.
Look, I'll be back to talk to you about Plan D in a minute. Because I've still got to get to the bottom of what... Jed, Steph says you put the song somewhere else.
Hey, boss. Do the words Alabaster Daydreams mean anything to you?
Yeah, come on.
Oh, hell. Like brother, like sister, huh?
He deliberately hid it.
Guess it's been long enough. It's back behind the bar someplace.
Thanks.
I'm just going to go and get that then, so I can give it to the student. And there it is. You sneaky little Alabaster Daydreams. Sounds like...
Sorry, Jed. The people have spoken.
It's a bit like a swear word, isn't it? Oh, Alabaster Daydreams. Alright. What do I do? Give it to the student. Hello, student.
Figured out the song. Kind of want to play it and blow her mind.
Is she thinking anything differently?
Where are you?
Yeah, that's the song, we know. Please stop singing, please. I'll put it on the... I'll do it now. We won't hear it, but we can make it up, can't we? Use. Do I... Oh, no, hang, no, go back. Go back. Alabaster Daydreams.
All right. Let's hear this infamous song.
Yeah, let's play it. I've got to find it. Alabaster Daydreams. Alabaster Daydreams. Where are you? Oh, no. Do you know, I wish you'd put these things in alphabetical order. Surely it's got to be in there, hasn't it? Because they just put it in. Where does it say Alabaster Daydreams? I've gone over them so quickly, I'm not seeing it. Nine, 8. Does it put it right at the start? Oh, there it is. It's at number 2. Trophy earned. I'm an earworm squasher, it says in the top corner. You couldn't see that, but I told you what it said anyway. So we're playing it. Good stuff. That's apparently now playing, but it's only available to patrons who subscribe to our gold level subscription, where you actually get to hear the music. Alright, guys.
I couldn't ask for a better Scooby Squad.
No. You saying that Ryan is Shaggy? And I'm not sure who Steph would be. You do look a bit like one of them, and I can't think of all their names because it's been a long time. Let's go.
Okay, she's here. What's the plan?
Well, we have 2 plans, actually. but we're still workshopping them.
Hit me with them.
Good to have options, right? So what are they?
Yes, what are they?
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I asked Diane out on a date.
Wait, what?
And she's so into it. She doesn't notice one Ryan Lucan swiping her laptop. Ryan carries said laptop upstairs, acquiring damning evidence. Maybe Diane and I still hook up? Not important.
That's your plan?
Won't she notice her laptop's gone missing?
Oh my god, please tell me you have something better.
I do. Now, to be clear, it's the same plan.
Really?
Except, I'm the distraction.
Mm.
Look, Steph, I don't even think she's gay, all right? She's probably into the rugged mountain man type.
If only there was one nearby.
All the transplants are.
Transplants? I mean, these ideas are basically the same idea, just with a different proponent. Let's keep workshopping. Let's keep workshopping.
Okay, maybe these plans do need some more time.
What? It's a simple plan, literally 2 steps. You just need to choose the hotter distraction.
Okay, I'm not doing that.
Oh, I think you're going to have to.
Tiebreaker we have.
Yeah, I think you're going to have to. I can see this coming a mile away. Here it comes. Here it comes. Perfectly set up. Do you know what? I'm going to go with Steph. Because I just think she's got a little bit more about her. When it came to doing the distracting. No offence, Ryan. I'm going to give it to Steph. Favoured character status and all that. Go, girl.
Let's go with Steph. Badass DJ? It's a no-brainer. Sorry, Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck yes. In your face.
Yeah, that's fair.
Look, I appreciate the effort, but we don't even know if she has anything worth stealing yet. I'm just gonna try talking to her. Maybe I can get her worked up and read her emotions.
Good idea.
I'll let you know if I need that distraction.
Yes.
Good luck.
Be ready. Does everyone know what they've got to do?
Your usual.
Thanks, Alex.
What's the best way to rile her up?
Don't know if she actually ordered it, actually. Did she? Ooh, I think I know your responsible's a little bit direct. Let's go on the help me for Gabe's sake.
You know all I want is justice for my brother. Please. Help me.
That's a heartfelt appeal. And Diane says...
Alex, I can assure you that Typhon is committed to a full and open investigation.
Gosh.
We want to find those responsible and hold them accountable just as much as you do.
She's so full of management speak, isn't she? Why did you partially close your laptop while you said that?
Poker face,
yeah.
unlike Mac. But let's see what she's really feeling.
Yes. Let's do this, Alex. Tune in to Diane.
Let me try and read her first.
Yeah, let's have a quick look.
I should try reading Diane's emotions before we go any further.
You really should, and that's what we're going to do. Okay, Diane. I don't know what you had for breakfast, but you're glowing. Come on, let's do this.
Poor Gabe. No one deserves to die like that.
Interesting.
If I keep her thinking about Gabe's death, maybe I can find out more.
Right, so we need to keep her thinking about Gabe's death. Let's chat some more. Hang on.
Poor Gabe.
Yes, we know you've said that.
No one deserves to die like that.
Yes, yes.
Diane seems really put together, but inside, she's just as much a mess as the rest of us.
Yeah, but she's wearing the T badge. She's wearing the 2-timing terrible Typhon badge. Let's look at her beer.
I bet you and Gabe threw back a lot of these together.
He was a great bartender. Made the long work days more bearable.
Mm-hmm. I'll ask her about the sticker too.
William Bloom. Gabe loved him. I think he spent a whole year just listening to him.
Really? He had good taste. Surprised we never talked about it.
I don't know what it was Gabe saw in you. You seem a bit mechanical to me. Let's ask her about napkins.
Do you have, enough napkins for the table?
Yeah. I'm fine, thanks.
There's a whole container full there. What sort of question is that?
Oh, such a cute photo.
My niece and nephew. They're adorable.
Yeah. Okay, I'll ask her about the cross as well.
That's a nice cross.
Oh, thanks.
You're not exactly the most effusive of people, are you, Diane?
Diane seems really put together.
Yes.
But inside, she's just as much a mess as the rest of us.
Let's see if any of these penetrating questions that you've asked have affected Diane in any possible way.
Of all the people this could have happened to, why'd it have to be him?
I want to know that too. I just find it weird that he was the target. How can they have known that he would be the person who would die?
I need to rile Diane up. Maybe asking about the right things could help.
Well, I've asked her about the napkins and it didn't do anything. Diane.
Diane seems really put
She
together.
she does, yes,
But
you've said that
inside,
already.
She's just as much a mess as the rest of
What
us.
else can I ask her about? Do you prefer tomato sauce or mustard? Is there enough salt and pepper on the table for you? That's a nice folder. Do you use a phone protector or do you just sort of risk scratching your screen every time you put it in your back pocket? I don't know what to ask her. I don't know how to... Ah, wait a minute. There's some more stuff over here. It's a good job I looked over there. Look at the drawing. Oh, this is Ethan's drawing of the Black Lantern. Interesting. Why would I ask Diane?
You joining in the LARP later? It's been so hard for Ethan. We're all hoping it will cheer him up.
Yes.
I can't. Good luck, though. I'm sure he'll appreciate it.
Oh, really?
Okay.
We're short of a...
Now I need to pick something that will push Diane's emotions over the edge.
You're into pushing people over the edge, Alex, aren't you? You pushed Mac over the edge, metaphorically. It's a shame she's not joining the LARP. We could do with a monster or a dragon. I'm just saying. Oh yeah, we know about that. 401k packages, wherever they are. Yes. But am I supposed to ask her about that?
Typhon does a lot of local hiring, huh?
We're always growing.
Yeah. Yeah. That really pushed you over the edge, didn't it? Don't say it.
Diane seems really put together.
I knew you were going to say
But
that.
inside, she's just as much a mess as the rest of us.
I think I've run out of things to ask you about. Unless there's a mouse that I don't know about. Or Gabe's plaque. This might be the thing that sends her over the edge. Or the axe. Or go on. Yes.
Look, I know you're not a bad person.
Do you?
But my brother is dead because of the choices you and Typhon made. How does that make you feel? I actually want to know.
Alex,
Ooh. She's gone off script.
Typhon is doing everything we can to address the situation. That's the truth. Okay?
I don't know. I'm going to sense you to see whether you're telling the truth or not. You better be. You're not.
All right. That's the emotion I was looking for. Time to explore Diane's guilt about Gabe.
Where is she at the moment? I'm not reading anything from her. Hello? I'm getting the... Here we go. Here we go. Getting inside your head. And we're going to get a real flashback type stuff here. What does she know? Come on, Alex.
Okay. Time to find out what Diane is really hiding.
What are you really hiding, Diane? On her phone? On her phone? We can see her secret messages.
It's Deputy Pike.
Pike, I'm sorry, but we're very busy at the moment.
There's been an accident.
What kind of accident?
Interesting. Please excuse me having a coffee. I made the largest cup of coffee you can imagine, and it's just sitting there attracting itself to me.
He came here looking for a better life, just like me. He's gone. I'm still here.
Wait, there's something else.
What else? Oh! Is that a data stick?
I can't undo what Typhon did, or the role I played.
That's true, you can't.
At least I have everything I need to protect myself from them.
She's kept copies of everything.
She must have evidence on the USB stick. Oh, looks like I'll need a distraction after all.
There'll be no concrete Wellingtons for you, Diane. You've insured yourself against Typhon's malfeasance, haven't you? So you're now texting Steph and Ryan to say plan distraction is on. Yeah. Steph's wicked, isn't she? She's up for this. Come on, Steph. Just remember you are my favourite character and you've got to, you know, you've got to live up to your reputation here. Steph White?
Diane.
Here we go.
Oh, hey Steph. How are you?
So, what's your deal?
I'm sorry?
Pretty direct of you.
Are you single? Semi-single? Taken, but still down to get drunk and make out?
Whoa. Was not expecting that at all.
Don't laugh, Alex.
Am I blushing? I feel like I'm blushing.
It's hard to tell, you're very pale. I think we'll say big time.
Yeah, I could see your cheeks from space.
Super. Real good look for me. I'm so flattered. I don't even know what to say.
Hey, no sweat. Just think about it.
She took
Get
the
back
data
to
stick.
me. I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, you were never going to steal her laptop, were you?
See ya.
Did she take the data stick? Is that what she did? It is what she did, isn't it? And Diane is nonplussed. She's not quite sure what to make of it. But kind of flattered. Maybe too. Possibly. Good work, Steph. Good work. Gabe would be proud of you.
Holy shit, that was epic! Totally insane!
My heart is pounding.
You didn't have to do anything.
Steph, there's a very real chance that you awoke something in Diane.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Was it hilarious or was it... We've done the hilarious. Let's do it was terrifying.
I know I'm cracking up, but that was legit terrifying.
It could have gone very wrong.
I hope it was worth the risk.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Come on, Diane.
Password protected. Guess I'm not surprised.
I'll bring this to Riley. See if she's willing to help. She's a whiz at computer stuff.
Is she?
In the meantime, we have a LARP to do. Grab your hat and meet me at the park. And don't forget your guitar, okay?
That special guitar that basically, you know, plays silently.
Is the guitar really necessary?
What?
Mm-hmm.
How can you be a bard without a guitar? The bard's whole job is to musically regale people.
That's
Well
you
then,
told.
Prepare to be regaled.
Yeah.
So, did you finish the thing?
Yeah, barely. It took me all night.
Thing?
I haven't carved like that in ages.
I presume this is for the
I need to grab my guitar and the hat that's stuck
LARP.
with me.
Yeah. It would appear we've got some looking around the flat to do, and as I always do, I'm going to look round in a particular order. Hello, Shoo Shoo.
A dire rat joined your party.
Maybe. You're going to take it with you. Are you dressing for the LARP? Oh, I see. I don't know what this look. I wish it would sort of preview it on her so you can see. Did anybody see anything LARPish? Well, it can't be what she was wearing earlier because that's not going to look very LARPish. Yeah, I mean, I don't know whether you're going to get dressed up for this, but that could be sort of bardish, I suppose. Let's do that. Just for now. Look at your character sheet.
Wow. Steph is a rock star for putting this together.
Yeah, she's done it before, you know.
Gonna flip.
I hope so. A day in the kingdom of Carnes. Welcome, travellers. Today, Thanor the Monster Slayer visits the troubled Stoneborn, capital city of Carnes. Can he dispatch the ravenous monster horde and save the kingdom? LARP Basics. A LARP, live-action role-playing, is a game in which players portray their characters through physical action, using costumes and props to add to the fun. Safety rules. We're here to have fun. Don't hit too hard. Go for arms, legs, torso, back, sides, front. Avoid hands, feet, neck, head. Act stuff out. If you get hit, perform a grunt or injury. Thank you so much for doing this. It means a lot, Steph. Okay. I'm going to go back and we'll look at the next page. Here's her character. Alto is a half-elf. Class Bard, level 1, health points 10. Attacks, name, effect, untuned chord, 1 damage. Every time she plays an untuned chord on her guitar, it does 1 damage to her enemy. Magic, name, effect, healing serenade, +1 health to you and your allies. Stirring hymn, doubles Thanor's next attack. Backstory. After an unusual encounter with a direwolf swallowing her loot, Alto the Bard has been a constant companion to Thanor the Monster Slayer. The two have endured many trials and have recently found themselves answering a call for heroes in the city of Stoneborn. Next. Your character Thanor, race human, class warrior, level 1, health points 10. Attacks, name, effect, stab, 2 damage. Burning blade, 1 damage plus 1 fire damage over the next 2 turns. Magic, name, effect, shield of courage, protects Thanor from next attack. Backstory. Thanor the Monster Slayer is the most famous hero of the Adaway Peninsula. Even the smallest child knows how he once felled a valley bear with empty hands and hurled a spear into the breast of a wraith mid-flight. Entire cities have been saved from the scourges of darkness thanks to Thanor's unrivaled strength. I presume that's who Ethan's going to be. And here's Stoneborn, which is a map, which is, yeah, it's clever. So we've turned locations in the main street and in the park into the locations in the LARP. Got it. Thank you. Good work. Let's look at the drawer.
Still haven't gotten you open yet. Must be a key around here somewhere.
Oh, now there's a thought. Yeah, there is. Gummies.
Wish I'd taken Steph's advice. Ugh.
Alex, thanks for the fuzzball game. I mean it. Also, only one of these at a time, Steph. Yeah. Because like that's what people do. We have a note. Steph.
I will murder you.
Alex, Steph told me you'd be willing to play at our next open mic night. I wager it'd really help loosen folks up and break the ice. Can you make it, Jed? Interesting. Let's look on the to-do list.
We're one step closer now.
We are one step closer. Oh, no, I perhaps would not have left that on the fridge. Figure out Diane's deal, maybe read her. Alex, working on it. Check public records for Typhon accident reports. Ryan, he's done that. Legal ways to file a complaint with Typhon Corporate. Ryan, that's been done, or is being done. Turns out corporate law is complicated. Contact private investigator. Steph. All 3 dudes gave a crazy high price. Pass. Research other Typhon sites in US abroad. Ryan. Spy on miners in the Black Lantern. Alex. Do you want me to get fired? No. Use the dark web to find elite hacker. Steph. Couldn't figure out the dark web. Take a break and watch Nightmare on Elm Street. Done, done, done and loved it. Request copy of completed police report. Ryan. How does Haven feel about Typhon? Radio poll. Steph. Oh, that would go down well. Typhon would love that. Totally not corporate sabotage to-do list. How excellent is that? Gabe would love this stuff. It's completely what he would expect her to do. That gnome knows something.
A housewarming gift from Eleanor. She said Gabe loved these little dudes.
Which
no
is
sunglasses, though.
Curious, as there were no gnomes around the place. Yeah, come on, Eleanor. Do you know more than you're letting on? This business of gnomes, it doesn't stack up.
Life in Haven would be a lot worse without these 2 weirdos.
Yeah. They are the 3 Musketeers. They are... Yes. They're a force to be reckoned with.
I feel like I kept the hat in here. Only one way to find out.
I'd like to find that key that we seem to need for that drawer, but I have no idea where to look for it.
Huh. There it is.
Oh, things. Ah, key. What? I'm looking at everything.
Yeah. I don't need to know what that was for.
Look at the barred hat.
Steph knows how to LARP on a budget. I hope Ethan likes it.
She's either made it, or she's kept it, or she's bought it from a charity shop or something like that, maybe? We'll have that anyway.
Oh, shit.
We're going to keep looking at the other stuff, aren't we?
The feather on the hat must have fallen off. Maybe I can find it.
Maybe so, but I want to... No! Don't close that!
Gabe's last effects from the coroner. Pike dropped it off a few days ago.
And you haven't opened the envelope yet?
Guess I've been avoiding looking through it.
Do it now.
Okay. One match left. I don't know why, but this must have been really special to Gabe.
Don't give it... I didn't know he smoked. He appears to have a cat that smokes. Puzzling.
Never know when you'll need a light.
Oh, really?
I'm not giving up yet, Gabe.
No, don't close the chest. I haven't finished looking at everything in it.
I gotta find that feather. Steph is a stickler for details.
Open chest. I want to look at the other things in the chest. I've no idea how long this episode's going to be, by the way, and it's on 50 minutes probably now. Look at the robot first.
Half person, half dump truck. I feel you.
Yes. It's almost like it could convert into something else. Feather boa?
Yeah. I don't need to know what that was for.
Secret
Another
beer.
One of Gabe's hidden cans. Dork.
We've got to look at the effects. Oh, have we? Yeah, we've done everything else. Oh no, there is the key. Oh, right, we'll look at the effects, then we'll take the key. Oh, we've done the effects.
You can take the kid out of juvie.
Kind of. What is that? Is that like a lock-picking thing? I think it is, isn't it? I've seen it in movies. A compass key ring with a... what looks like a front door key and a smaller key? That's not the desk drawer key, though, is it? Oh. And a little love note from Charlotte. Right, key.
I think I know where you go.
Me too. I think it's amazing that we knew where you were. Leave it. We will carry on looking around, and then we'll go to that drawer.
I haven't beat Steph a single time. That just means I'm overdue for a win, right?
Possibly. I'll look at this. Oh, this is nice.
I don't even know if I'm doing this right, but it felt like I had to do something.
No, it's good. I'm just seeing if there's anything around here that's glowing that we can... No. There's a sign on the wall glowing. Let's look on the video game.
I know this is Ethan's copy, but I'm level 73, and I'm not stopping.
Level 73 TO, teenagers only. Laptop. Let's have a look at you.
I found some really cute photos of Gabe and Ethan on this thing.
Okay. And there's the feather.
This feather separates the buskers from the bards.
It does. Take it and stick it in your hat. Right now. Good work. Let's continue our anti-clockwise exploration of the...
Okay. Just need to grab my guitar now.
No, not yet, you don't. I'm not putting any records on because... But there is the drawer which we need to go to. I'm always concerned about these drawers because
Maybe that key will finally reveal your secrets.
Maybe it will, and I hope it's not something you don't want to see. I do wonder if he was keeping something from you or didn't have time to tell you it. What is this? Show us.
This must have been Gabe's.
Make right list. And it says, find Alex, which he did. Find owner of stolen Chevy. Reimburse Jed for free rent. That's an interesting thing, because that's what I was talking about in my intro. Return Ernesto's Walkman. Donate to Lawrence Detention Centre. Apologise to Vic. Who's Vic? New bong for Kevin. What happened to his old bong? Apologise to Zoe. What have you done to Zoe? And Vic. Really apologise to Catcher this time. Apologise to Ira and tell him you like his remixes.
That's a long list.
Oh, it is.
I bet he would have gotten through it.
He's got a lot of people to apologise to. Apologise to Oscar. Pay Mr. Wallback for the Chevy. Apologise to that guy from the mall. Write thank you letter to Lenny. Mail check to Mrs. Franks for the broken window. She moved to Maryland. Track her down. Write to Miss Henry at the Buckman High and tell her she was right. Forgive Dad. How? Does he mean forgive him in absentia?
Oh, Gabe. Still finding ways to break my heart, huh?
I mean, Dad wasn't around, was he? So... Ooh, chipmunk. Sorry, that was an squirrel moment, wasn't it?
Ducky said this would help me feel at home. I'll have to take his word for it.
Yeah. Maybe Ducky was just trying to get rid of it. Alright, look, I think we've done everything. I'd better just check down the corridor area. I'm not playing the machine. Oh! We can go upstairs. I think we're gonna... Ooh. Are they the same... Have you not picked these notes up yet?
One day, I'll stop being a freeloader.
Here we go.
For now, I'm just grateful.
Alex, I appreciate you're off to start paying rent. Take a few months to fill your piggy bank first, then we can talk, Jed. I mean, you know, really? That's just the only new note that's been added. I know we've got to go to the LARP, but the game is saying go upstairs, so we're going to go upstairs. I have no idea why. This could be a slightly longer than hour-long episode, and I apologise for that, because we're already on an hour... 54 minutes, 55 minutes, nearly. And there's stuff still to do and find out, I think. doesn't feel like a natural pause yet. Oh, garden. Gabe must have tended the garden on the roof. Because Jed isn't doing it, clearly. Oh, look. Everything's looking half dead.
Yikes. This garden is looking gnarly.
That's the word. It's probably not a word many gardeners use. How about we...
I haven't played for anyone else in years. That was a good night.
It was. Shouldn't we clear those away? It's not asking us to clear them away. Wind spinner?
I wonder how many times Gabe got stoned up here and stared at these. Guessing it was more than 0.
Mm-hmm. Let's just have a look around up here, because if there's one thing this game has taught me, it is that by looking around, we sometimes find stuff out that we would not otherwise have seen. We've seen the putting green before.
So far, Ryan is the only one that uses this. Maybe I should just gift it to him.
Alright, you think so? It's not your thing then? More empties. A cactus that seems to be doing quite well. Is the button badge not still there? Did you move it? Did someone else move it? Look at the planter.
You need a lot of help, don't you?
And weed it. Oh, this is... right, okay. We've gained something by doing that. If you're going to stay there, Alex, this is yours to look after. It is your responsibility. Oh, I see. We've got to do it for the whole garden.
I can clean you up a bit.
Go on then. Yeah, look at this. Each time we do it, the game is signifying that we're doing a particular action which is having an effect. It's making her hands and trousers dirty. Hello, cute bird.
Look, man, if you want to live here, you need to do your own dishes.
Okay, said the bird. Is that it? Have we done all the plants? We've done them. We did those. We did those. It didn't ask us to do these because they're dead already. We've left it too late. That's a bunch of thingies. Spot the non-gardener. And I think we're done here. Let's head back down. Grab that guitar. Get yourself to the LARP. I want to know what's happening with Diane's data stick. Where is it? I hope you put it somewhere safe. Is she not going to miss it? Perhaps she'll just assume she's left it somewhere or didn't bring it with her or she's lost it. In which case she'll be sweating because that is her insurance policy against Typhon's hit squad. Okay, guitar, come with me.
Okay.
Oh, yes, phone.
Ethan, right away.
Yes. Okay. Let's backtrack. Let's backtrack a long, long way. There's a whole conversation here which we need to read. Hey Alex, it's Steph. Sorry I had to run out like a crazy person. Excited to meet you for blah 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 blah. Have your sect swing by the store. Swing by. Hey, I don't think you're done playing fuzzball with me. The rivalry continues. You need a chance to redeem yourself after all. Salt in the wound, Steph. Damn. All in good fun. I'd love to keep playing. Come over tonight. Sick. Alex, I'm going to start running a Tunnels and Chambers game this week if you want to join. Hey, I have no idea what that involves. Sitting around with snacks, role-playing a cool story, pretending to kill stuff. I'm summarising. Is it okay if I'm terrible? 1, you won't be terrible. 2, sit in on our first session. We can play it by ear. Rad. You free tonight? Ryan and I are meeting up and I wanted to fill you in on some of the digging we're doing on Typhon. Hell yeah, I'd love to help. Yo. Sup. What do you think about bringing that guitar over to the record store and jamming a bit? This is how she came to know, I think. like in front of other living human beings. Just this living human being. I haven't played in front of other people in recent memory. I may be particular about a lot of things, but in this case, I am a judgment-free zone. What the hell, let's go for it. What time? Any time tonight. I'm here. I think I need another jam session tonight. What say you? And this was a different day. I say yeah. Yes, I have some ideas. Oh dear. No, oh dear, I promise. By the way, you're genuinely great. You have a gorgeous voice. Thank you, that's way too kind. Maybe a downright lie. Nah, SOS. Not sure LARP is happening. Ethan's not into it. Sounds like his dad is picking him up in a few hours too. FML. Any ideas? Let me try talking to him. Be right there. Hero. Okay, back. We have unread messages here, which I'm going to read right now. Riley, what do you want to know? Okay, Alex, I'm so sorry. Yeah, we did it. Good. Hey, Riley, I'm doing pretty good. Good. Drowning in flowers. Please send help. LOL. Okay, random question. Random answer. Are you Princess Shushu 2539? Oh my god, how? LOL. No, really, how? You showed me Shushu when I visited, remember, and 2539 is Alex on a phone keypad. I've been had. Ha 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 ha. So you play Dust and Daylight. Didn't take you for a JRPG girl. Yeah, me neither. I found it here and thought I'd give it a shot. Now I can't get enough. I thought I was playing single player only. You must have the spirit guides turned on because I could see you wandering around the Port of Clouds. Ah, that's so cool. Can we play sometimes? I'm stuck at the big scorpion boss. I'd love to. Hey girl, thanks for the drinks last night. Great to unwind with you. Just unwind with you. You got it. Let's do it again. Okay, so she's palled up with Riley, which is a good thing. Let's talk to Orion. I'm not sure where we need to jump in here. Yeah, we've done the can we talk. Glad we could help. Do you want to meet tonight and plan what's next for our super sleuthing? Absolutely. Just tell me where and when. A smiley face. Hey, you need a break from all the late night research. Want to go mountain biking Saturday? Hurtling over dangerous terrain? So relaxing. You'll have fun, I promise. Okay, I'll try. Don't worry, we can replace the front wheel. This was later in the day. My ass still hurts, LOL. You handled it like a champ. And we're on to a few days later. Short notice, but tonight is my annual viewing of this amazing nature documentary, if you want to join. Amazingly, Steph is busy for the 3rd year in a row. I'm detecting a pattern here. Is there a stuffy British dude narrating? The stuffiest. Right answer. I'm in. Mac. Here's a conversation. What's this going to be? Okay. Thanks for the help, Chen. Just remember, I never told you anything. I risk more than just my job to talk to you. I hear you, Mac. Don't worry. Get some sleep. Easier said than done. Charlotte. Let's... You have to whiz back quite a long way here for Charlotte. Okay, here we go. That's the bit where she spoke to her. Your speech on the bridge was beautiful. Thank you for being there for us. Alex said, of course. I shuffled on my chair. Diane stopped by with the affidavit again. I declined. I wish they would just drop it. I'm sorry, Char. Hang in there, okay? And then, hey, Alex, would you like to come over for dinner tonight? That sounds amazing. I'd love to. Can I bring anything? Just you. And then a minute later, maybe wine. LOL. See you tonight. Hey again, I'm a little worn out. Any chance you could watch Ethan on Wednesday? Happy to. Can you pay me in more of those lemon bars you made from last week? For sure. Do you want the recipe? Nah, I'd much rather earn them by hanging out with Ethan than actually having to cook. Good deal. Hey Alex, I'm so sorry but I have to cancel our girls' night. I'm not feeling great. No prob, do you need anything? I'm okay, thanks though. Char, how many of the gummies is too many gummies? Oh, sweetie, try and relax. Can you tell me how many you had? How worried would you be if I said 5 gummies? Did you have anything else with them? Alcohol? Other medication? Just snacks. Take a nice deep breath, take a drink of water, and lie down on your side. Don't drive or do anything serious and it will pass. You had a little more than the normal dose, but nothing dangerous. Okay, thank you. Did I ever tell you that I think you're so beautiful? Thank you. Just put your phone down and close your eyes. Hey, those texts last night were totally just a test. Did I pass? With flying colours, ironically, flying colours are also what I see when I close my eyes today. LOL. And then Steph and Ryan in a group. So here we go. Let's see how far. I think we've got to go right back to the start here because this is a group. We won't have seen any of this. Okay, guys, I'm making this the official welcome to the Take Down Typhon thread. Steph, yeah. Ryan, it's an honour and a pleasure. Steph, let's celebrate at Alex's place tonight. Ryan, shouldn't Alex make that proposal? Steph, too late. Well, I guess I'm hosting then. You two free tonight for more scheming? Ryan, sounds good. Steph, I'm down. Steph, crazy idea. Let's break into Typhon office in Denver. Steph, I've got it all figured out. I bet they have the server access there. We can find evidence. Steph, we're not driving to Denver and breaking into a highly secure corporate office. Steph, boo. But if we did, could I be the getaway driver? Sure. Ryan, but Steph, your license is expired. How do you even know that? Steph, because he's a big loser. Ryan, a loser with a valid license. You guys are killing me. The plan is a go. Distract distracts. And that was the one she sent earlier today when she was getting at Diane's
Alex the Bard, ready to serve.
data drive. Okay, let's go. We're heading out at the 1 hour and 7 minutes mark. I'm not sure how far we're going to get with this. Let's leave. That message about his dad on the list was interesting. It was right at the bottom of the list. It was kind of the last thing on his to-do list. Forgive Dad. It's a weird thing to put down on a list that actually involved everybody else in Haven by the sounds of it, apart from the detention centre. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Hey. Don't feel guilty.
I don't need, cheering up or whatever.
Okay, so maybe this wasn't the most subtle idea, but...
He saw through it. Ooh. You see, do it for Gabe seems a reasonable thing to request, but then is that just too near the knuckle? Do it for Steph. Do it for Gabe.
Gabe was so excited to LARP with you. I bet he'd really want you to do it.
And I bet he sees through that as well.
I want to do this. It's just...
Oh, all is not well. He's a clever kid. I mean, maybe he sees what it is you're trying to do, you and Steph and...
Everyone's been working so hard.
Yeah.
And if I'm not happy, they'll all be disappointed.
Yes, he literally sees through it, doesn't he? You need a different tactic, Alex.
Must be weird having a bunch of adults pressuring you to dress up in a costume and act like you're having fun.
Yeah, especially my mom. She always looks so... sad. 'Cause I'm bummed out. But I can't just pretend.
Which is weird, because LARPing is pretending, isn't it? So maybe you could get the pretending done then. What are we going to say here? Tell him to pretend or tell him not to worry? I'm going to say then don't.
So, don't pretend. Just be yourself. Or yourself with a foam sword and a funny hat.
Yeah, come on, Alex. You can't say you're never going to enjoy yourself ever again.
What if I'm still, you know, not having fun?
Then don't. That's fine too. No one will be disappointed in you for being you.
Yeah. Good thing to say. Yeah, good work, Alex. That was good.
But I don't want to do it alone. You have to help me.
Of course.
Yes. Of course. That's a smile. That might be the first smile in a long time. She's done it again, hasn't she? She's consistently using her power for good. Gabe would be proud of you, Alex.
Thanor, the monster slayer! Thanks to the gods and all the heavens you've come.
Jet.
I am in desperate need of a great hero. Could you be the one? Please, tell me of your exploits.
Oh yeah, let's do this.
There's a bunch of stuff. Maybe my bard can sing something about me.
Oh.
Sure.
Well, I hope it's not a copyright song that you're going to sing. We'll go with Hode of Ogres. Ogres, not Ogres. Hode of Ogres. Which I think reached number 3 in the
A
charts.
horde of ogres. That's a lot. Thanor slew them with a single shot.
Yes.
My goodness.
That was a brief song.
So, you must be Thanor's bard, Alto, whose songs have magical powers.
Crikey.
It sounds like you are exactly the heroes I need. My name is King Tabor. The age of monsters has come upon my kingdom. Horrible creatures stalk the streets. My people live in constant fear.
Yes.
But there's hope. An ancient prophecy describes 3 mysterious gems, known as soul jewels, that can save us all. I need you to go search the kingdom, survive whatever's out there, and bring me back those jewels. Do you understand?
Got it. Kingdom, jewels, survive.
Yes.
Good. Then you must go, now. My people are counting on you.
Ooh.
Should we start with the main road?
Okay.
I don't know. Should
Time
we?
to find some jewels.
Oh God, what's on my phone? Leaf Flowers reminder, we're open. We know a lot of you have floral needs in the ramp up to the Spring Festival, so despite the event on Main Street, we will be maintaining business hours until 5 PM today. Steph Gingrich. Attention, monster hunters. This appears to be the result of some sort of extra-dimensional rift opening up and spilling another universe's florist into our world. The Magpie Emporium will investigate. Eleanor Leith. I am glad you're having fun, honey. Oh, nice. Oh, crikey. We've got a bunch of messages here. Oh, crikey. We've got a great big bunch of messages here. All right, do you know what? I'm going to read these messages and I might actually pause at that point. So we'll read the messages and see how long it takes. Silver Dragon. Yeah, we know that. You're going to return to regular business very soon. Thanks for the update. Riley, if you need someone to help out with Ethan or anything else, let me know. Oh, Riley. She's so reliable. Magpie Emporium arrived in the night, transforming an empty storefront into a fully stocked magic supply shop. Mortal residents are encouraged to come by and peruse our wares. Nice. Black Lantern. We'll be closed to regular business this afternoon in order to participate in Steph Gingrich's live action game. We'll see you all this evening at the park for the Spring Festival. Julia Crow, have fun. Steph, live action game. Jed, what? Ryan, it's called a LARP, Dad. Jed, I knew that. I was testing you. And Gunson County Sheriff.
Wow. Typhon officially clears Typhon of any wrongdoing in death of local man at the hands of Typhon explosions.
The Sheriff's Department would like to provide a brief update regarding our ongoing investigation into the death of Gabe Chen. Mr. Chen's death has been officially ruled an accident. However, our investigation remains open, and we encourage any members of the community who might have valuable information to step forward and share it with us. Our goal now is to gain a comprehensive understanding of the events that led to Mr. Chen's death in order to prevent further harm from befalling anyone in our community in the future. Diane Jacobs, thanks for your service, Deputy Pike. Nate Langman, if it was ruled an accident, why are you still investigating? Jason Pike, as stated above, the goal at this point is to gather enough information to prevent an accident from this from happening in the future. Cass Groves, accident. Ben Daniels, scare quotes. Cass Groves, yum, love to lick boots. Ben Daniels, go back to your safe space. Jason Pike, please don't make me disable comments. Ooh, you see, all is not well, is it? There is dissent in the community. Picking up on this, Diane? Leith Flowers. Good morning, Haven Springs. The famous rose cart has been polished up and stocked with our finest. You can find it in the park at sundown. Pick one up and present it to your spring festival sweetheart. Hector Gonzalez. Man, nobody's ever given me a rose at the spring festival. Steph Gingrich. Don't worry. Nobody's ever given Ryan one either. Ryan Lucan. Ha ha, we'll see who's laughing tonight. Steph Gingrich. Me? At you? Ryan Lucan. Yeah, probably. Steph Gingrich. Dude, it's no fun picking on you if you're just going to admit defeat. Do we have anything else we haven't read? Steph. LARP volunteers. Some of you still haven't synced up with me about your characters. Cutting it a little close here, buds. HMU? I don't know what that means. Ducky, to Stephanie, I've written an extensive backstory for my character, inspired in part by sections of Wu Cheneng's Journey to the West. However, when I try to include it in this application, I receive an error message to the effect that I've exceeded the character limit. Ducky is loquacious. Thoughts? Steph Gingrich. Well, I know what I'm doing with my afternoon. Can you drop off a coffee at the shop? Ducky. On my way. Ah, he's taking part in it. Typhon. Really, Typhon? Really? Reminder to all Haven residents that Typhon Mining will be setting off charges tonight at 5 p.m. They've resumed activities. Please ensure designated danger zones are clear. Oh, now you tell people. Call our 24-hour safety line with any questions or concerns, I would say. And please take note of our revised safety protocols publicly available on our website. Stay safe and have a wonderful spring festival. Can someone just pass me a sick bucket? Typhon Mining. Typhon cares. Call us any time. The poster has disabled replies. I bet some of those replies would have been eye-watering. Black Lantern.
Best job I've ever had. Not that the competition is super fierce.
Attention, Black Lantern customers. The Black Lantern is happy to announce that we've returned to our normal hours of operation. We want to thank you all for your patience and support during what has been a difficult time for many in our community. We look forward to seeing you all soon. And on a happier note, we want to give a big Black Lantern welcome to Alex Chen, who's accepted a full-time waitstaff person with us. Waitstaff, is that it, the thing? Be sure to show her some love when you see her. Jason Pike. Nice. Go, Alex. Riley Leith gave it a smiley. And Ashley McFarlane. Excellent news. Indeed. And we're still going. Steph, last call for LARPers. For those who haven't heard, I am planning a LARP, live action roleplay, for the afternoon of the Spring Festival, and I'm in dire need of NPCs. If you've ever wanted to try LARPing, This is a fun, low-pressure way to get your feet wet. Come on by the Record Traders and let's talk details. Ducky. To Stephanie. Did I ever tell you I starred in a science fiction film? I was fresh from Korea when the director, Mr. Julius Allen Silver, spotted me in a hardware store. He said, "Mister, have you considered being in pictures?" Of course I had not. But in those days I was eager to swallow every morsel on my plate, so to speak, so of course I agreed. The film was to be called Invaders from the Mechanical Planet. I believe I still have a reel around here somewhere, should you wish to organise a screening. Steph Gingrich. Ducky, I have genuinely never wanted anything more in my life. Ryan Lucan. I'm down. Steph Gingrich. I got plans for you, kid. Ryan Lucan. Uh-oh. Have we reached the end of these messages yet? There's been so many messages on the phone. Oh gosh, I'm going to go through them all. I'm going to go through them all and then I will stop because we've gone far enough. The LARPing can be part of the next episode.
So many memories of Gabe I didn't get to make.
You did, and that's what I said, wasn't it? That you had this thing to make up for the 8 years you'd been apart. Jed Lucan. Thank you to everyone who attended the Gabe Chen Memorial Service and a special show of gratitude to those who spoke. I think we did Gabe proud. Someone took a photo. Steph Gingrich. Do you remember that thing he used to do when he would get choked up but he was too embarrassed to admit it? Ryan Lucan. I haven't cried since I was 14. Steph Gingrich. It's allergies. Riley Leith. Don't look at me. Ryan Lucan. Gonna miss him a lot. Steph. Same. Riley. Yeah. We will get to the end of these messages. We've got 3 to go. Let's do them. We'll start with you, Charlotte. Hey all, I've decided to close my portrait commissions for the time being. I need to work through my backlog. Sorry to disappoint. Ashley McFarlane, take all the time you need. Josh Hopkins, nuts. No, I shouldn't have put this off. She's popular. She's arty. She's good at it. Jed. Thanks to everyone who showed up today. Sorry for how it shook out. What would we say to one last send-off? This must be after the wake. Do it right this time. Jason Pike. Sounds like a fine idea. Alex Chen. Actually, I have an idea. Can we all meet on the bridge, 9 p.m? Riley Leith. I'm there. Charlotte Harmon. Me too. Jed Lucan. Bridge at 9 it is. Yeah, that was the final gathering, wasn't it? And I believe we may have reached our last unread message. Hector Gonzalez.
Glad I was able to help.
That was the dog.
But I think I'll pass on the kisses.
This is Hector. I found Chrissy. She's been wreaking havoc on Miss Crawford's flower beds, but she's home safe now. Cass Groves. I'm so glad you found her. Give her a big wet kiss from me. Hector Gonzalez. First doggy kisses go to the girl from the record store who helped me track her down. Steph Gingrich. Alex? Damn, the legend grows. I think that's our last message. I'm just going to check. I wish this phone would put unread messages at the top first. Yeah, we're done. Okay, that's the place at which...
This is kind of exciting.
It is, Ethan. It's very exciting. But just hold on to your excitement for a second. This is a good place to stop when we're going to start the LARP. We've gone on now for an hour and 20 minutes, and with my intro it's even longer. So I'm just going to stop right there. I'll be doing some thinking.
To look.
I think we don't know. It's a true adventure.
It is. I'm just talking to Ethan. Alex. What was I saying? Yes, I'll put my thoughts into my notes. I'll do a summary, obviously, before the next video episode. And that's it. We'll stop there. Thanks for watching. Please join me for episode 8 of Life is Strange True Colours. Bye.